Okay, hello everybody. This is another MSI review. This time it will be the RX-78 2 Gundam American release. Yeah, very first American release MSIA. It comes with a beam javelin, beam rifle. I think it's a Type 1 beam rifle. Smaller barrel than the others. Two beam rifles. I mean, not beam rifles. Two beam sabers. One side's all stuck in one part. Hilt and the beam are stuck together. A typical Type 1 shield with just a basic handle and a little peg. And a beam bazooka. This is a bazooka version 1 since it's the smallest, and it came out with the RX-78. And it's the inside of the barrel is more unique, and it's more detailed inside the barrel than the new ones because they actually hollowed out a big chunk inside. Unlike the new ones where they just colored it. And for the figure itself, a lot of people have problems with this figure, standing up, holding the weapons, and pretty much it keeps falling apart. But I was one of the lucky ones that actually got a good condition RX-78 too. Arms barely fall off, the joints are still tight. Look at how I'm trying to pull out. That's some hard joints right there. Okay, hands are in, elbows are in a ball joint, hands are in a single joint. And then hands are in a ball joint as well. Hand can rotate full rotation. Head can do as well. Torso has a little swivel to it. Legs can go that far. Thighs are in a ball joint. Legs are in a single joint. Oh, that was my fault. I pulled it too hard by accident. Go that far back. And feet are in a ball joint. Okay, most problems is the shield, which I just plug in here. See? Shield is on. It stays on. Beam rifle stays on. This is the same mold as the Japanese MSIA, but for some reason the American version that I have has more tightening bolts, tightening joints, and so the figure actually holds the weapons. For another way you can pose a shield is bend the arm a 90-degree angle. When you do that, you make sure the elbows are still stuck, and then you can put the shield as he's charging, and it stays on. It's pretty good how it stays on for now because since it's only holding from the handle right here, it's pretty good. So right arm still has not fallen off. Beam bazooka, hyper bazooka. You can plug in here, little hole with the pegs. Either way, this way or this way. Also, some interesting facts. Little thing right here. Let me see. Oh, where's that part? Part of Gundam Alex. They still have a hole here too. For some reason, they made sure that the Hyper Bazooka can fit in with the Gundam Alex's back as well. See? Even though the Gundam Alex never came with a Hyper Bazooka, I think it's pretty cool how they integrated one of the RX-78 Gundam's weapon into the Gundam Alex. Even though there was no sign of the Gundam Alex in the show or in the figure itself ever having a Hyper Bazooka. Bazooka in. There. The only problem about these figures is that the first release of Gundams is that the feet don't stand well. But it takes time. And for a first release Gundam in America, this is pretty good detail, especially the head. You can see all the holes in its head are colored in. The Vulcan guns are colored in. The camera, even the eyes, with yellow, black, and red. The mouthpiece, the chest, and the famous peg and the famous symbol. Nicely detailed on the bottom, 2 shades of black. $19.99. An awesome figure to have. Yeah, he's got all of his long-range weapons put on already. His famous beam saber. The only difference between the MSIA Asian release and this is that not just the panel lining, but I mean the way, actually there's a few. The way it was built where the torso can be taken off, this one can't. And that it came with extra hands, so actually hold the beam saber and the beam javelin. It came with extra hands to actually make the beam saber hold still, instead of just having two different hands right here, where you can only put the beam saber right here. So the only thing the Asian release is really good for is the extra hands. But if you want a superior version in tight articulation, I suggest you try and find an American release version. Okay, hopefully you guys like this review, and see you in the next one.